Good morning, everyone. Welcome along to my GT7 stream, the first one of the week. I was originally going to do this tomorrow, but I had a wee appointment come up, so I was able to switch it over and start today. And I'm quite looking forward to this week's races. We've got race A, which we're going to do at Sardinia in the Maserati. It's a Gran Turismo, the 08 plate. It's quite a nice car. There are the times there by Tidgley's done a 59.3, Kiwi's done a 59.4, and Fransom Hank has done a 1 minute .044. So can we do well on this? Ian, good to see you. The first one in this morning. Let's see, and I'll quickly just see what we've got here. I'll just refresh that so it's all coming up now. No, that should be showing us the messages, but it's I hope you're well, Ian. It's good to see you. There we are. It's let me quickly check there. I'll go on to YouTube and get the pop-out chat so I can see exactly what is happening. No, here we go. So we're streaming out to Facebook and also to YouTube as well. Here we go. I'll quickly go into the pop-out chat. There we are. Aha! Race C is a mess. Yeah, I noticed that's Group 1 at Daytona, because they were racing the Mazdas there last week, wasn't it? And that was quite a good race. That was quite a fun race, to be fair. But I see this week they've got it in Group 1, so that could be quite interesting. That could be a good challenge. But as you say, if it's a bit of a mess, maybe they've got server issues or just dodgy driving. That we will see. Here we are. Right, I've got all the bits and pieces up now. Let's okay, right. I'll go back onto my Streamlabs and then I can see everything that's going on. And there we are. Right, we are up and running. There we are. Now I'll see as well, so I can check for new subs and things. There we are. That's us all sorted. So let's get started. We've got a couple of minutes. I've been playing lots of games over the weekend. I didn't stream any of them because I didn't have an awful lot of time. But I did Dirt Rally on PC, and that was great fun. I hope you've had a good weekend. They use this track quite a lot, but to be fair, it is quite a fun one. And we're on sports mediums. There's quite a lot of time in it. Megawatts, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome along to our Monday morning stream. Oh, we're into the lobby straight away. Ah, you're a big fan. Oh, thanks very much. That's very kind. Welcome along. It's good to see you. No, we did set a time of 103, so we're quite slow, but it is the first one. But I think we can definitely get quite a lot of time off that. Top driver's doing 59.2s. I quite like these road cars, and I quite like this track, so hopefully we can have a really good run. But welcome along, everybody, wherever you're watching from. It's good to see you on a Monday morning. It's pretty cold over here in the northeast again. It was about 4 degrees. We're having a much cooler and wetter winter than we did last year. And, I'm sure where you guys are watching, it'll be nice and warm. Probably somewhere in the Caribbean or somewhere nice where the weather's decent. You can let me know in the comments where you're watching from if you like. It's always good to hear from you. So here we are for the first race. There's 12 in the race and we are starting 10th. These were great cars. The noise, the V8 engine was fantastic. Here we go, end of lap 1. I don't know if the guy in front put that other chap off there, but there was certainly contact. So let's try and have a clean race and see how we get on. Oh, come on, Hugh, come on, come on. Want to stay on the track. Good news is we've got a lot of laps here, 9 laps, which is good. But it's quite a fun race. We made up a few places there. Ah, no, good to see you. How are you doing? Lap 6 of 9, here we go. Come on now. Oh, he's pushed me right off. Pushed me right off there. No attempt to try and go through cleanly. That was poor. He should get a penalty for that one because he just pushed me right off and made no attempt. That's poor, and there's no need for that. We were having a perfectly good race. Look how much time he's made up there. I was in 5th place. Not good racing there. I gave him plenty of space, I think. Two laps to go, here we are. Sudden live streams, that's it. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Well, that's my fastest lap at 1 minute point 9. We'll have to work on our time trial a bit, get our lap times down. final lap. There we are. Well, we're up to 5th, but we got taken off by Seaman 72. Yeah, not great driving by him, and he didn't slow down or do anything, and I don't even think he got, as an A-rated driver, no, he's B-rated driver. But yeah, that was a bit annoying because we were doing quite well. We had made up quite a few places there, but that is Gran Turismo for sure. That is what it does. But it's good to see everybody. All right, let's see where we are on everything. Let's we'll go back to, here we are. Right, here we are. Okay. Right, we're all good. Yeah, I see. We went down in DR, but again, not our fault. Totally not our fault. They just crash into you. They just take you out without any kind of hesitation. So, but we'll try and get our lap times down a bit. See how we get on with that. Because it's quite a good race. It's quite a good car. I kept, to be fair, traction control on. And I think it probably worked quite well there. But we'll see how we can increase our lap time. So we can get our qualifying time right down a bit. We need to get into the low, ideally into the 59s, I think. That should be the goal. In fact, actually what I'll do, hang on, I'll put on the Ghost to see what we can... Right, there you are. We'll put... Ah, Ian is out there getting a lap time as well. So, can I keep up with Ian's time? And we've got about 6.5 minutes to get the time down. So welcome along everybody, I hope you're well. So a wee bit closer. That's more like it, a 1 minute point 2. Right, can we get into the 59s? We'll push as hard as we can to see if we can do that. Just a little bit coming out of there. So it's going to be in that final corner. There's a lot of time in that. A little bit quicker. Not quite in the 59s yet. Change up. Thinking I might get more time out of that, but not in that way. Right, we've got one more lap to try and beat our time. That's a wee bit better. Not too bad. So a low 1 minute, we're virtually on that 1 minute flat. There we go. That's not too bad. At least we got it to a more competitive time. Welcome along everybody. I hope you're all well. Enjoying the Monday morning stream of the new races on Gran Turismo 7. We could have just about got a 1 minute dead almost there, but not far away. At least that's a better time. I'm a bit happier with that. So let's see. I'll quickly see what we've got, just to see what our figures are like. There we are. Just over 20 seconds to go, and then we'll be here. There we go. Right, there we are. Okay, right. This time we are 5th on the grid. There's not much in it between PG Motorsport's in. He's very quick. A lot of the guys that were in the last race are in this one. But can we have hopefully a cleaner race and hopefully a successful one? It'd be nice to get back up into the A ranking. We weren't too far away when I finished there on Friday. got Batman 73. Oh, another missile. Turn. Come on now. There's lots of racing going on up in front there. Can we get up with that pack? Oh, just there. Just a couple of tenths there off the fastest time. Man, braking's completely gone there. I don't know why. Because I was braking quite early. I wonder if it's maybe slightly in the slipstream. Gotta get used to this car and the handling. Oh, come on, brakes, come on, car. Oh. Oh, he went straight into me there, or maybe it was a bit of unsightedness, but I was still kind of off on the far end of the track, mind you. Struggling with this car. It's a bit odd. Well, 2 disasters so far, or so, well, not really races that have been taken out, which seems to be a common theme, especially at the start, regardless of where you are on the track. People are just dive bombing. And ruining your race. Look at it now, just one. It's all sliding all over the place, but we've got to keep at it. He went right off track there. Surprised he didn't get a penalty, really, because he was using all the track and a bit more. Come on, steer. Yeah, he went way off track. But no penalties for that. Oh, final lap. Oh, we almost got 7th back there. Wasn't much in it. Alright, PG Motorsport had a 4-second penalty. He finished ahead of me, but we just got taken out at the front. It'd be interesting to see who took us out, actually, because had quite a good start, made up a place or two, and then we just got taken out. But yeah, it's a Monday morning session. Monday morning session for sure on Gran Turismo, where the driving standards are pretty terrible. Yeah, see, look, it's put me right down again. But again, not my fault. It's annoying, though, when other drivers are just taking you out and you're just not getting any chance. Yeah, that's a real annoying thing, that, because we were doing quite well, but we've had 2 races where we've been punted off, and that's going to hammer our, yeah, it's not too bad, but now, should we try a different one? We've got 10:50, we've just unfortunately just missed the servers there for Group 4. Let's see what that one is like. I'm trying to remember. Or is that the one with that horrendous banked corner, isn't it? Oh, let's have a look at the lap times. And they're all in the Citroen. I wonder if that's going to be any better. Let's have a look at these races and see what we've got today. So we've got Daytona for race C. Quite high tyre wear, reasonable fuel wear on the racing medium on the Group 1. Let's see what people are doing 1 minute 31s in using the hybrid. So I wonder if that's the race that people will be doing. Let me know in the comments what you think is a good race. Yeah, I've done that one quite a few times. I think we've done that a little bit in the past. Not sure if we've actually done it with Group 4 cars. So now, will it be a rolling start? Come on. We could have had another standing start, but they're not doing that. On racing hard tyres, so very little grip. We've got 9 laps, so it's a fairly reasonable length of a race, but interesting as to what might work. In fact, where did we see a 1:13? So it's quite a short circuit, and they're in the Citroen. The lobby's not open yet to go in, but maybe we can have a little look at that perhaps later on. But let's do another race A and see if we can improve our time a bit. The thing is, we're getting better starts, but then we're just getting wiped out as we get round that first corner. It'll be a first, so it goes over not to get bumped into. Still, let's enjoy this Maserati V8. So I hope this Monday is finding you well. Hope you've got a good week to come. Almost a fraction away there from our top time. Oh well, we know not to change down like that. Thankfully we've still got just under 4 minutes to go. It'd be great to get into the 59s. quite. It's just getting that braking right. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the ghost back on and see if I can get a bit closer. Oh, we've still got a chance. There's a couple of minutes left before we go. Oh, his Kiwi's time is gone. He's not shared that one. Hang on. Let's see if we can. Says he's done a 58.6. That is pretty solid, isn't it? That's going to take something. But we're cracking on. There's under 2 minutes to go and we'll be in the next lobby. Well, I finally got a track penalty, I think before anyone else did. Ah, well, unfortunately we've not been able to improve our time. We're really trying, but we're just not able to get there. But we'll just have to hope for a better race. So wide. I don't know how they get the car around there properly to get it to stick, because mine just wants to slide when I kind of accelerate out of there. But still, and now Simon72, who caused a few problems earlier, he's on a very good time though, a 59.7, but he's on pole position. So we will see. Oh, we've got PS Crichton in 12th place. I wonder if he's a Red Dwarf fan as well. But, so the warm-up is completed for our third race of the day. Can we do a bit better? At the moment I think, did we finish 6th in one of them or 7th in one of them, and then one is, I think, 9th. But hopefully we can do a bit better than that. Right, here we go. Always. They're just not braking and they're just pushing us off again. I've got front damage and rear damage now. This means my car won't steer, but at least we're still in 4th place, which is something. Another hit, another hit, come on. They're just hitting us everywhere. They've got no spatial awareness. There he goes. Yep. Yep, I mean, absolutely atrocious driving. I mean, he made no attempt to try and get out of the way, he just went straight into me. Oh, another, I mean, he's not even, I mean, that's the second time. I mean, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I've been hit 3 times now. 3 times I've had major damage on my car. Incredible. Oi, 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 bloody hell. Sorry, goodness me. What the, that is incredible. The driving, just being wiped out everywhere. That's shocking. I'll have to save the replay. One race I've gone from 3rd to 11th because I've been just taken out on every corner going. Every corner. Well, I couldn't avoid that one. They're just spinning off everywhere. And they choose when they want to ghost it. That's the problem. Gran Turismo ghosting doesn't work. For a fact, it was absolutely appalling. Appalling, man. Well, my DR is going to be in the absolute tank in this. But, I mean, again, none of it my fault. Just take me off left, right and centre. Absolutely shocking. Shocking driving, man. Right, there's lots of stuff going on up ahead. We need to get past these guys, this one in front, so we can try and get involved in the next group and try and make up some places. Been hit again. Nice drive in there, thank you so much. I gave him so much room and again just bashes you out the way. All for what? You're still miles away. We could have actually gotten up there if we'd worked together there, but no. And we're losing places left, right and centre because of it. Shocking driving, man. This has been a terrible lobby this morning. I really thought it would be better than that. I really thought it may have gotten better, but no, it's as bad as it can be. It really is a shocker today. Right, 2 laps to go to try and catch up. These Maseratis are fairly taking a beating. Well, we got 7th in the end. The guy in front was quite ropey, mine. Sintimimus was pretty ropey. He was kind of weaving around. That, but again, what an incredible! I mean, that was some punt. 3 major punts out in the first couple of laps. Yeah, that was crazy, crazy, and not. I don't think they got any penalties. We'll need to check replays. I'll check replays later on to see if they got any penalties for that. Because I just got totally wiped out. Really unfair DR for that, because they're just wiping you out, man. They're giving you absolutely no chance at all to drive cleanly. They're just aiming straight for you, and then that's it. So yeah, it's not. I have to say the racing standards are really poor, really poor. But yeah, it's not great really. I think other games are going to overtake this one this week. I think when I do another stream, whether I'll do another GT7 stream or I might just do something else. But yeah, it's not great. Not much fun when you're just getting wiped out all the time. But unfortunately, the server times are terrible, so you don't really get a chance to go into the next one with that. But they could have done it. They need to make them slightly different, I think. But never mind. Okie dokie. Right, let's see if we can get our times down a bit, because we're desperately needing a better run. Try and get further up the grid to hopefully try and avoid. The thing is, we had good starts overall, making up places, and then, goodness me, they just wipe you out. So it's like you can't. How do you avoid that? You know, it's a complete luck of the draw, I think. But we'll keep trying. Play for real. You're well. Thank you very much. I'm trying to race clean, but I've got a long way to go. It's been quite a stream so far. 3 disasters. But can we change that and get a good race? We didn't get a victory last week in last week's races. Oh, a 59.8. We've finally done it. That's better. That's a bit more. That's what we needed. Hey, not like that though. Not like that. Let's start again. If you're watching on the portrait stream, feel free to add a like or to let me know. Put in a comment. I always like to hear what you're saying. Let me know what you think of the stream and what you think of this week's racing in the games. That's a bit better, 59.5. We're catching up a little bit. Running wide. We'll start that one again. So we're at 59.5. That's a lot better than. That might maybe get us a pole position, because I think we're going to be going down the lobby ranks at this rate, so we'll see. Oh, that's a lot better. That's much better. Let's have a little look at that. 59.3. That's definitely, that's where we need to be. That should hopefully put us in a much better stage for, the key thing's going to be, it's the first corner, braking for the first corner, because people are just kind of coming down and kind of dive bombing. But look, we're less than a tenth off Kiwi there. It's not too bad. Let's see where that puts us in the rankings. Well, in fact, look at that, we're only 36 in the world. That's not too bad. I think we could. It's the exit from that final corner that I think there's probably quite a lot of time in there. I think maybe there's another 3 or 4 tenths, because we're not too far away in the rest of the track, so that's a bit better. That Let's see. Well, I'll quickly check our stream here. Okay, okay. There we are. There's a few people watching now across the globe. It's good to see it. I appreciate the likes and subscribers and the existing supporters of the channel. I hope you're having a good day. So we've got just under 20 seconds and then we'll go into the lobby. But we've done a bit better on our lap time there, so hopefully that will put us up the grid and hopefully we can have a clean lap. That's the key thing here. We need a clean race. But we will see. So, yes, we're on pole position just by a 10th. And we got most of the guys that were in the last race as well. So, Batman is an A+. And we're struggling at getting towards the top end of B. And we'll see we've got quite a few A drivers. So, can we have a good race? Let's hope so. That'd be nice to get on the podium in a clean way. That would be good. Let me know your thoughts as always. Feel free to write in the comments. Megawatts was in earlier on as well. Sorry, I didn't see the name there, but good to see you. So it's our 4th race A of the day. And we've got a pole position, so at least that's something. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, oh, bugger it, man. Oh, fuck. Sorry. That's so annoying. So annoying. Why would it? I could feel it building up. I could feel like the steering wasn't quite getting the look I needed. And then it just totally went away from me. And there again, I must have dirt on our tyres. Once again, I've thrown this time. Oh, my fault. That's bad. Oh, my luck. I've got zero luck today. Zero luck, man. Oh, goodness. Doing so, minding my own business. Now no brakes at all. Come on, my tyres must be clean by this point. Surely. It's annoying. Goodness, I've got to be better than this, man. I've got to be better than that. That's poor driving from my part. Still really hard on the brakes to get this thing to stop. And I'm braking well before the 100 board. And before I was doing the 100 board, no problem. Well, I threw that one away. I do apologise. We were looking at, well, we should have had a win, no problem with that one, but that was my problem, that was my fault. That was my... one away. Again, the car's really struggling out the corners now, but it wasn't doing that before. Goes. Yeah. Podium's in the chat. Good to see you, Podium. Hope you're well. We've got an interesting group of races this week. I was in pole position and leading the race, and unfortunately I threw it away. Outbraked myself into the first corner and lost it. But good to see you. Quite a good race though. I mean, the car is quite fun and it's a good track. Lots of dive bombing on the first couple of races. That was the final lap there. But yeah, well, we got 6th in the end. So that's not too bad, but we were leading, and that should have been an easy victory for us because we were about 0.8 to a second ahead. Oh, let's see. A very powerful car with brakes that suck. Yeah, I mean, I was braking just before the 100 board, and it was managing to stop. And then after a few laps, it just didn't. It did the same braking, but it just wouldn't stop. So, and that was that. But let's see, it's got a long wheelbase, so watch it in the corners. It's quite a fun race, though. At least I don't know where my DR is in the absolute pits because. Oh my goodness! I've actually gone up. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that that is something. There we go. This takes pretty much the full 20 minutes there, doesn't it? It's 11 minutes. So it's just unfortunately just crossing over the next one. I know there's Daytona and then there's Blue Moon. So we've got all American tracks and Streamlabs. Lights out. Oh, for the first time ever, my Streamlabs has actually worked. I don't know. Randomly it has come on. That's quite funny. Oh well. Well, that's the thing. That's quite funny there. And Bullet Beer. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's go racing. It's good to see you. Squeeze the throttle, don't stab it, says Gamer Podium. Yes. Yeah, that's what I do. I bet that's what you do when you're driving your Deliveroo or your what is it, door race? What's the thing? DoorDash. Only the Americans could come up with such a catchy way of a delivery company. What kind of will do you have, Mr. A very strong will. Very strong will. Right. Aren't you using a G? No, the G29 is long since gone. I'm using a Thrustmaster T598, which I've had now for about a year. And it's kind of, sometimes it's a kind of love-hate relationship. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I hate it. But the more I play it, the more I'm kind of getting used to it. Yeah, it's... yeah, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think the Fanatec seem very good. They seem to be able just to turn up and race, and the lock seems really good, and the responsiveness seems really good. Yep. So something must have set off my Streamlabs. So I wondered if somebody asked it to do something. So feel free to put in some. I'll need to put in the kind of I commands, but because I'm pleased to see that I have got my Streamlabs on and the StreamBot, but I'm hoping it would do a bit more and give people the options and things that they can do along the way. The game adapts to whatever controller you're using. All right. Well, there you have it. This is quite a fun race, though, to be fair. All right, Fan Attack was built for Gran Turismo. All right, but so was the Thrustmaster. Yeah, there's so many new ones. There's like now the headset I've got is a Turtle Beach, and Turtle Beach now do a wheel and pedals. There's so many now that are coming into it, which is quite fun, and makes a difference when you've got quite a lot of different makes. Oh, I didn't put the ghost on, but actually, hang on, I'll put the ghost on. That. Dr. Disrespect uses Turtle Beach. Ah, right. I've not heard of him. There's quite a few. There's a lot of new streamers that are, I have to say, are doing extremely well. You know, getting 40 or 50 people watching all the time, which I think is pretty decent. There's Tigney on the #1 in the world, so we'll put his ghost on to see if we can get any closer. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting one to know. My biggest criticism of this wheel is the steering locks and the steering ratios. I find that they're not particularly accurate. They're almost like a bus sometimes, but you have to constantly change them, and it doesn't remember what you've put in it when you change the server. controllers are cheat codes. Still, it's a nice noise. It's a nice noise. That exit is crucial. They've done a 59.7, so I can get. Oh, no, there's a message there. It's oh yeah. Have you read the directions? No, you know, it never came with any instructions at all. Everything was online. I do have the Thrustmaster app, so you can get the obviously the basics from that. What kind of pedals? Just the standard T598 pedals. I think they're okay. They seem to be all right. Looking at the comments and trying to take a corner. And I only lost 7/10 of a second. They're just normal ones, yeah. Just the standard. I don't think they're load cell pedals. I think they're just normal ones. That Hey, braked way too late. There was no way I was going to stop from there. Yeah, distance not load. Yeah, I should probably get load cell pedals eventually because it makes a big difference, I think, doesn't it? But yeah, because do you not use a Fanatec podium? You've got a nice setup. Hey, there it goes with no traction control. I think I might have to keep the traction on one to have any chance of rescuing this, because it was because I took it off, and but I mean I know it delays you a little bit coming out of some corners, but with a car like this, that's quite kind of easy to lose the traction. It's we'll see. So into the lobby we go. Can't believe this is race 5 of the day already. On pole position, Batman again. In fact, there's lots of people who were in this one who were in yesterday. They were kind of waiting for me to have an accident, but you don't need traction. Well, we'll see. Batman has sent us a message. So it is quite a fun race. At least we managed to avoid the dive bombs of the first few races. The third race I had was just insane. I just take it. I might have to. I think I'll have to make a shorts video of that one. I think. That. So can we this time get a podium or more? That would be good. Just need foot and throttle control. You have to ride the track like a surfboard, riding a wave. You're out in front again. Yeah, hopefully we can stay there. That would be good. In our carbon black Maserati. No, don't overtake there. Yep. See? Yeah, the weight transfer is huge. Yes, I'm in a racing rig. Oh no, what? Oh no. Oh, it went, I don't know, this, what on earth, I've just got, that was a very easy corner. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. I didn't brake, I just kind of let the car go round, but the back end suddenly went. I'm really struggling with this. It's so annoying. Should be better than this, man. Kit was about 10th and he's now 2nd. That's incredible. He's done had a phenomenal race. Still got plenty of laps. 4 laps to go. Can I catch up with NH Legends? Here we go. The answer is yes, we can. Catching, but only by a 10th or 2. Coming up to the last lap. Ah well, we're about 4.5, 5.5 seconds away there, but we tried it. At least we recovered a wee bit. We got a 7th, but we're just not able to keep it on. We've had quite a run. That yeah, I think, did I get the fast? Oh, I got a clean race. I didn't quite get the fastest lap, only by a fraction away, but not too bad. But yeah, again that time, at least I've gone up a little bit in DR. That's at least something. That, but I think you get maybe a bit. I wonder if you get DR for being on pole. I don't know, or a clean race. But no, I didn't get the fastest lap. I was a little bit. Yeah, I think it's quite a thing, isn't it? It's quite a race. Now we could do. Will we carry on with race A, or will we do race B or race C? We've got a wee bit to go for race C. Right. I think we'll just carry on with race A, and eventually hope that we can get a good time here. We'll have a yellow one this time. I was doing Assetto Corsa Evo, the new one last night. It's very, very good actually. I'm definitely going to do a stream of that, because we had some great races, about 22, 23 cars on the grid, and it was at Laguna Seca, and it was some really close racing, great fun. I have to say, I was quite up for it. That oh, I know why maybe people aren't seeing the stream, and that's probably because I don't think we've got. I wonder if we've got a thumbnail. I don't think my thumbnail's there for the main stream. I think I forgot to put that on this morning. I don't know how to check that, but I don't think I've put one on, because normally we get a few more people watching in the morning. But right, let's now. Okay, we've got Disney's Ghost back on. Oh, I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, near enough. But, so, we've got a good lap time there. I know that Kiwi's done a 59.2, so he's a 10th ahead of me. I would love to try and get ahead of him if I could. That would be fun. .59.9, because I need to be doing this kind of pace in the race. That's the crucial thing. So much time in that last corner. little bit quicker, but still quite a long way off. It's that last corner. We're going to try and figure out where he's braking. Ah, Lewis, good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome along this morning. We've been doing race A's. So a couple of minutes to go. You just got off GT7 yourself? Ah, it's been racing. Yeah, we've had some crazy races this morning. I was supposed to be streaming tomorrow, but I've had an appointment come up there, so I thought, right, I'll stream today. Woo. Fraction quicker, but only a fraction. I need about 4/10. But good to see everybody. I hope you're all well. Well, we're lapping in the 59s. The kind of late 59s. Well, that's about as much as we can do. But, yeah, it's a thing. Right, let's see. We'll have 20 seconds or so, and then we'll be into the lobby. Yeah, I can't believe it's been an hour and 45 minutes. I realised I forgot to put my thumbnail on, so I'm not sure if it's got a thumbnail. That's probably why people aren't seeing it in their feed there, because it might just be taking it as a picture from the actual game. But right, let's see where we go on this one. Oh, look at that! We're on 3rd place this time. Again, lots of drivers who were in the last few races are in this one. Just 11 as far as I can see. So, can we finally get a podium? It's been a little while, but hopefully we can. I appreciate the support from everybody. It's good to see you all. I hope you're having a good day. But, I will keep the smiles going. I will keep the positive attitude as we come into the race. There's hardly anything in it between me in 2nd place there, and even 4th place is nothing in that at all. Actually, it's very close. But I might try some time trial on race B after this. We'll see how we get on, because the lobby, we're going to probably miss that movie, so we'll see. Oh, we're still in the lead. A wee bit better this time. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yep, this is more like it. Last lap, here we go. And there you go. It's going to be a victory. We got it. Oh, after 5 difficult races, we finally got one that we won. And we got it by 4.5 seconds in the end. I think that was when the guy had a penalty, but still, not too bad. That's a bit better. That's a lot better. We finally got a good finish. We got a victory. That's much better, isn't it? Much better. Well, clean race as well. That's good. I'll definitely save that replay, because that was it. Because at the start we were very clean. We were very clean. We kind of made sure we gave everybody space, and that was the thing. I mean, because he went quite wide, and I went round on the left, and then managed to keep away, and especially at the end of that first lap, I was thinking, God, I'm going to get rammed from behind, but that was all right. That was not too bad. That was a lot better. A lot better. There we go. I appreciate the support, everybody. It's been that's been good fun. Now I think we should try and do. Oh, it's a little while for the next race, but I think I would quite like to do a race B, and I'll see what cars everyone's using. So they're using the Citroen. Actually, hang on. I can do a time trial because it's not actually, the lobby hasn't started yet. So let's get into the race B and see how we get on. But we finally got a good result there. So 113.4 is the one to beat. Oh, it must be in reverse. Interesting, okay. So they're using lots of American tracks this week, haven't they? It's all to go for. Get an idea of how this. Oh yeah, of course this is a double hairpin, isn't it? Or a double right and into the hairpin left. I think I might need a ghost here just to give me an idea for braking and for... I'll put on a ghost to see where we are and see how we can make up a bit of time. In fact, what I'll do is I'll come out of this time trial lobby and I'll go into the race lobby so we can have a race. Oh, we're just about there now. There we go. So, it is. They've been using the Citroen. Where is the Citroen? There we go. That Citroen does seem to be the kind of meta car, isn't it? They've been using that a lot recently. Although it's quite funny to see that Alfa Romeo used a week or two back there. Right, we should definitely now start to see an improvement. Okay, we've got a bit of work to do. But I'm sure we can get there. Right, I've got my brake balance on 5. That might help to turn it a wee bit better. Slightly better onto a 16s, but I think we need well into the 14s to be fair. traction faster. Bit of time there. Right, I'm just going to quickly stop there. We've got a few minutes before we go into the lobby. Let's see where we are on this race B. Our 14.7 is doable. Now Tinney's on a 13.4 and Latari's on a 13.7 and I'm on a 15, so there's a wee bit to go. I'm going to quickly nip to the bathroom, but I'll be right back. I thought about that went down the wrong way. Okay. Right, here we are. So, just under 4 minutes to go. We're 402nd in the world on that. Actually, our race day time was not too bad. At one point we were only about 39th, I think, in the world, but we'll see. Now, people have said that race C is completely crazy. I haven't actually watched any of it yet, so I'll have to see. But let's see if we can improve our time. Here, good to see you. What's your lap best? I haven't done race C yet. I did it last week in the Masters. But yeah, I know they're doing like 131s, aren't they, the top drivers? Have you done it already? Feel free, by the way, to put out a friend request. It's Titan Starbug. I will confirm that at the end of the stream. You're always welcome to come and play when we do our lobbies and things. Off at that one. I might try a bit of time trial as well at race C and see how we get on. Annoying. That's my own fault. Just couldn't get the line right there. It's funny. You get a circuit where it will work for a bit, and then there'll always be a couple of really challenging corners that make it or break it. Hopefully, we'll have that damage repaired by the time we get into this. Yes, we have now. That's it. Into the lobby we go. Right. There we are. So we're 8th, and there's nothing in it there. Nothing in it at all. Now, ABT Don Algo Don, I'm sure he was in the race A a little while ago. And everyone, lots of people in Citroens wanted a Genesis and a Lamborghini. Yes, let's see. We've been going for now 2 hours 15 minutes. By the end of this, it'll be about 2 hours and 2.5 hours, which is quite a good time. But I'll be doing plenty more streaming. I might be struggling tomorrow during the day, but we'll see if I can fit it in at any other time. And also, I'm looking at Wednesday. Should hopefully try and do a stream, and Thursday, Friday. So we're doing plenty of streams this week. I might do a few different games, but let me know in the comments what games as well, if you like other games other than GT7. Because I do AC Evo, I do like that. I have a lot of fun with that. I like the rally games. So I do a little bit of LMU as well. I know some people like LMU, some people don't. It's a kind of a love or hate relationship with that. The bright yellow Citroen. Here we go. Oh, and yeah, NASCAR 25. I did go on that last week, but I did it during the day, and there was nobody in the lobbies, which was quite annoying because I was hoping to try and do it. I thought I could create my own lobby, but it might take a little while to get it going. I think that comes alive when the American audience comes on to play later in the day, but it is quite fun. So first lap completed, and we got 9 laps. My goodness, it's a long lap this time. Bump draft. Quite a close race, which is good. That's a fun last corner. And we're only just halfway through. This is a proper race, this one. top drivers are doing a 14.5 there. That's pretty good going. Three laps to go. Can't seem to get that bit right. Two laps to go. Slightly out of line there. not too bad, to be fair. We got 5th. We could have almost got 4th, but I didn't get that last corner right when I was overtaking that chap, so he got the run on me. But I have to say, a shout out to Sniller Eddie, because he was good. His driving was very clean. When he came in on the right hand side there, he gave me space, and so we had good racing on that type lap. That's been all right actually. That's been quite. Got a lot of work to do on my pace. A couple of areas that I definitely can go a lot faster. I need to get into the 14s. But overall, I'll take that, because I think we started, was it 8th, I think? So we did at least we made up some ground, which is a bit better. But thanks to everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it this morning. We've had some fun, some crazy races, but we have had a victory, which is good. We had a race win, which is good. So let's see where we are. Yep, our DR is still going up, which is something, because we took a bit of a battering early on, but there we go. I wonder if I don't even think did I save that race win? I don't think I did, but that's all right, because we got it there eventually. Now, right, I think I will call it a day for today's stream, but thank you very much everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel. I hope you have a fantastic week. We'll be back again, if not tomorrow, certainly Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Definitely we'll try and get another 3 streams, so look out for that. I will try and put them in the calendar so that they come out early, so that you can see them there in plenty of time. But have a wonderful day everyone. It's great to see you, and drive fast, don't crash.